Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World free update patch notes video. Now we have got a big update today as of the 9th of January 2023. So hello everyone, welcome to another year in Train Sim World. And to start things right, we have a massive improvement focused update to bring you all, including Spirit of Steam physics fixes, nighttime lighting adjustments on Southeastern High Speed, and a warm welcome to the Class 20 in Livery Designer, as well as fixing various issues such as liveries displaying incorrectly and making sure more tutorials, introduction and medals can be completed and achieved. So thank you so much for your patience. So let's see, headliners: Spirit of Steam physics improvements, Class 20 in Livery Designer, enabled all night lights to be sensitive to light level rather than just time of day, as on Southeastern High Speed you used to be driving in the pitch black and all the stations were pitch black until about 8 PM. A livery's reskin should display in-game as expected across player and AI traffic. Completing the same scenario from different timetables both count towards your medals. Southeastern High Speed adjusted tutorials that all medals can be achieved and score thresholds are correct. So for core fixes, these are all fixes. So AWS TPWS features will now be in the same state when they are loading from a save. Completing the same scenario from different timetables both count towards your medals. Livery reskin should now display in-game as expected across player and AI traffic. Various coupling and uncoupling operations leading to crashes. Issues where switching cameras during a camera transition would break look controls. Lightning shouldn't strike undercover and the visuals should be correct. Pantograph should now spark as expected. And then for UI, so two fixes: delay waiting for a dialog box after selecting online sharing hub, button callouts flickering in the Livery Designer UI menu, and then updated, added a gradient behind text in the character selection screen, spacing between information on trains detail panels, increased font size for change profile text in my profile screen, improved font size of get started button, changed font weight for extra info in item buttons, and UI of the join the club dialogue. And then for the scenario planner fixed, maps should now correctly pivot when zooming in and out, and then updated, maximum number of services is now detailed, create new dialog box has been updated to stay consistent with the rest of the UI, report Creators Club dialog box has been updated to stay consistent with the rest of the UI, create new Creators Club assets have been updated, and subheadings has been added to the station list. And then the special effects, I'm guessing that would Xbox Series X fixed. Pressing B after confirming a scenario name will now correctly save the scenario. Pressing X button and going back no longer causes the search tab and icon to duplicate. And the BR155 introduction and end screen text is no longer too dark, which I'm guessing is on the Bremen to Oldenburg route, not Silk Nord. Colnarken fixed, a long first trip achievement and trophy can now be unlocked. East Coastway, when saving, a suitable image is now shown on the resume last played button. Fixed, selecting the class 377 should now allow the user to choose from both available routes, East Coastway and London Commuter. So now you can choose what 377 you want to use. So a bit like, I suppose you go on, you press square, well on PlayStation you will, and it will say East Coastway 377 or Brighton Mainline 377 if you own both. Because the London Commuter one is the better one. And then we've got West Cornwall Local, fixed PIS monitors, now display trains for London Paddington, updated route introduction name to West Cornwall Local, as before it was, I think, Welcome to the Cornish Mainline, adjusted RPM so that max RPM is reached in Notch 7 and scales down from that, affects both audio and performance, set the default selected service time to 10 AM instead of 6 AM, and when completing any task in a timetable service, objective complete notifications are no longer displayed. And then for the Brighton Mainline, minor optimizations, fixed an AI 4-car length 377 getting stuck to the south of Haywards Heath, causing a pile-up of trains, fixed an issue with a service spawning on infinite red light, and fixed hovering over London Commuter in route selection caused the menu to become unresponsive, and when saving, a suitable image is now shown on the last played button. And then for Spirit of Steam, we've got general optimization to the route to improve performance. These are all fixes. Major stuttering, FPS drops, exploring on foot or in the tables have turn route. Fixed the firebox no longer illuminates steam above train on 8F and Jubilee. Red signals will distinctively appear red at night time. Position of signal at Edge Hill engine shed junction should prevent clipping through ground. And fixed while driving the 8F and Jubilee will sufficiently cut off values you should be able to maintain pressure. Updated voiceover used in route introduction. Updated trees and bushes to look less flat at different times of day when raining or snowing. And track ballast to look less shiny, mirror-like when wet. And then what we got, Long Island Railroad. When saving, a suitable image is now shown on the resume last played button. M7 fixed tutorial can be completed after fixing an issue with the brake not working after reaching 25 miles an hour, and also tractive effort displays correct on the HUD. Hamburg Lübeck updated timetable to add missing virtual destinations, and when saving, a suitable image is now shown on the resume last played button. And then Tees Valley, new added support for the Class 20 in livery design, that's good. And when saving, a suitable image is now shown on the resume last played button. So I think that would be, if you saved your game on Tees Valley, it will actually show as Tees Valley, sort of the image for when you want to go back in. Southeastern High Speed, new, enabled all night lights to be sensitive to light level rather than just time of day. Fixed, made location names on the map clearer to read. Fixed, NPCs should no longer clip through the staircases at Swanscombe. Couple of updates, track ballast to look less shiny, trees and bushes to look less flat at different times of the day. Adjusted tutorials that all medals can be achieved and some thresholds are correct. Banner repeater signal at November Kilo 247 should now show horizontal for stop aspects at head and diagonal for all other aspects. And for the Class 395, fixed cab light appearing off when set to on when reloading the game from a save. Wipers from stopping when reloading the game from save, and AWS alert sound remaining silent when reloaded in the game from save. And then Class 66, ensure end of train drive flashing light is correctly placed at the end of the formation, obviously not underneath the logo, and boosted low end torque to prevent shutting down when coupling. Yeah, a fairly big update, quite a few headliners there, and there's also tons more services now for the Brighton Mainline freight services, which I don't think was actually mentioned there. So yeah, if you've got the Brighton Mainline with East Coast Way and you're on Next Gen or PC, you should have a whole new load more of freight services. So Joe, what a legend. But yes, that is today's update as of the 9th of January. What does everyone think? Do let me know in the comments below. And links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. I'll see you in the game for Strange Sim World. See you all and take care. Bye guys.